There's some concepts we have to get through. So you have two subsets in the basket. And one subset, maybe this X, is the diaper, or diaper and something else, like a soda, or diaper with bread, whatever it is. Could be another set. And the Y is another set. In another way, if this X talk about Amazon shopping, is the class, the book for data mining and the statistics. And this Y could be machine learning and information visualization. Are you with me? So they will look at all the customers to see how those customers like to buy a set of book that come associated. That's why it's called the associative rule. It's very profitable. For example, those behind the people of the political powers, they always know what kind of language will attach to some kind of people, and then they're going to vote for some kind of policy or candidates. Another way is if they look at the vote record, they can distinguish them are Republican or Democrat. Those things are very powerful. And then for business, politics, and the commercial, military, you always can use that to think something. But the idea are very similar. So understand the association in the end, there's one set of something implied always come together with another set of something. There's something's those element in the basket. So of course, that was the subset, they are exclusive, mutually exclusive, means there's no common element inside. That's what you want to associate, right? Okay, those are the background information. 2 words you have to understand. You didn't understand the associative learning rule. The one concept is called support. Support. That's the fraction of transactions that contain the item sets. Everything now we are talking about subsets. You have a set of products, elements. And now we're going to see how frequently this subset appeared in your transaction list. That is the support, the coverage. Just think about all the customers. Each customer is one line. We call it transaction. And now, in this small shop, you got thousands of customers. And among these 1,000 customers, you try to identify a set of things that come frequently. This set of things could be diaper, bread, beer, and soda, something. Now, if they come, what's the percentage in all the transactions? If this thing, let's say, appeared like 20% of time, oh, that's very big because of that list, right? That's the support. How much you think is frequent that you define it depends on relative to other group of items. The second concept I need to explain a little later is confidence. Confidence means if you see this set X, that's the precondition set, how many times you simultaneously see Y? How many times? Because if I buy the subset like the bread and the diaper, I don't have to buy beer. But if you find everybody buy beer, buy the diaper and the bread, they buy beer, of course that's rare. That will be surprise you, right? But if I say 50% of time, If they buy the diaper and the bread, they buy beer. That's a discovery. You're going to put the beer together with the diapers, right? So that's kind of measurement. Good or bad, you only have these two measurements to help you to find the association. Just think about it. The politician will say, if that guy loves car race, like the Daytona 500, and what else are they going to love? They might dress like what? And those associations will help this politician dress like that, and to show to the race fan, and to show that the support that they are kind of like them. Are you with me? Similarly, they want to find that. So it makes sense. Support and the confidence. That in the end, how do you do it? You're going to measure that and make your conclusion. You definitely want the. So what we are interested in is both those frequent covered basket. They're going to appear in the transaction most frequently. That we set a minimum support. We need the support past the minimum support means outstanding associated together. The next, I want the confidence also has a minimum confidence set. That's how you set up your goal. In the end, after you know those goals, the job is the computer's job, and it's the algorithm, how you're going to count. So far make sense? Any confusion because between the confidence and the support? Confidence, you're talking a set. Divide against all transactions. So how frequent this time, okay? And the support, you're talking about the whole transaction. How many times this group together, in one basket. But the support, the confidence is the other way. You don't compare the whole transactions. You only compare the precondition set. If this happened, how many times the other one also happened simultaneously? That they don't have to be together the same. As I said, some people buy diaper and the bread, they might buy eggs instead of buy beers, right? You have to discount those to see how many times, if I buy the bread and the diaper, I have to buy beer. Maybe only 60%. You can look at those examples. How many times when people buy data mining, they're going to buy statistics? And how many times they buy data mining statistics, they're going to buy machine learning books? That's the confidence. And then if I look at the support, that means how many times the statistics, data mining, and machine learning are in one basket in all the transactions. That's the support. Are you with me? So in the whole process, you're going to see, first we look at a list of transactions, like a grocery. And then we're going to look at the support first. If those items set not past the minimum support, that we call it infrequent. We discount it. We don't care about those. And we only count those, the basket pass, the frequency of this basket pass the minimum support. That's called the frequent. The frequent. And that's the first job. Just get the frequent baskets. After you get this, then you're going to think about the confidence. What imply what? Make sense? The two steps. Jeff, have a question? Okay.
So you're just basically doing a frequency counter of the most popular item.
First.
Get those counts by the highest count.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah.
Then go compare them.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yes, it is so. But you're going to see where's the complication. Yes, we just need if you have a whole shop list there, you're talking about the subset of subsets. You're going to see that the complication comes from the so-called the curse of the combinatorics. And then after you got this, you're going to think about what imply what.